Welcome to Ballymore Eustace, a small town just on the border of Wicklow and Kildare on the Wicklow side. If you're ever here, first things first, Munchables, the Ballymore Inn, fantastic place to go and eat. Today we're just going to walk along its main street and then take a walk around. We're going to take a walk along the River Liffey, an even younger version of the River Liffey. Sorry about the glare. There aren't many towns in Ireland with this sort of like a market square type thing going on, but this is one of them. It's a really cool old school style shop. We'll be out of the glare in a minute or two.
Will be okay without us.
Testing a new microphone system. I'll link it in the description box if it turns out to be a bit of a success. Six kilometres to Hollywood. This mic has a windshield as well, so at the moment it's a small bit blustery. It'll be interesting to find out how it sounds. Those of you who know my walks around Kilcullen will know that the River Liffey, which is the main river that flows through the heart of Dublin, also flows through Kilcullen, but this is a younger version of it, closer to its source. Local church, and there's a funeral on, it looks, so don't want to be disrespectful. It's a cute little collection of terrace cottages, well kept. Well, that leads down to the river as well. A cute cottage. I haven't been here before, so it's much fun for me. Your walk starts here just below the Liffey Bridge. The long loop brings you all the way out to the main street near Scolmvera and the Old Forge. There are two other access points. One brings you out onto Chapel Street and the other joins St. Bridget's Terrace up to a short flight of wooden steps. The walk will not take long and the path is well maintained. Please leave Liffey Walk as you would wish to find it. Also, be aware of rises in the water levels, and we recommend you stay on the paths and avoid any boggy areas. A gorgeous bridge. We'll take our time here. There's one thing I've said about Volterra. I do really miss the fact that there's no real running water through it. Which makes sense, it's at the top of a high bluff. But you do miss the sound, the peaceful sound of running water. I really like these notice boards they have around these walks. Even the insects get to live nicely here along the banks of the river. It's a lovely day today. It's one of those rare days this past few weeks that you get sustained levels of sunlight. Yesterday was bright in patches. Really, those patches only lasted about 20 minutes. It seems to be nice and sustained today. This must be a good place for salmon fishing, providing you're licensed. Getting a bit boggy here, so May and caddisfly life cycles. Promises of hidden treasures and wet shoes. I simply don't have the footwear to walk right along the banks, I'm afraid. Looks like the water reaches up to just about there. Judging by the state of the trees. Got the light on that one. I just feel that the Liffey Walk in Kilcullen could be lengthened somewhat. There is a sort of mucky path that goes along for a little while longer after the main gravel path, but it's really not long enough. A full-length river path, of course, would be amazing. How cute is that little lane? Very rare to see a traffic cone in the wild.
Luke.
Good morning. Squelching of the leaves. Ireland is permanently wet in this month. Or for about 3 months. Oh, what a shot. Gorgeous bit of countryside. Another entryway onto it. Excuse me while I switch on. Ooh. Seems to be the end of the walk for the river part. It's a cute little facility to have. Really is. sound advice wherever you go. Interesting. The earliest tyres were bands of iron placed on wooden wheels used in carts and wagons. The tyres were deliberately made about 1/4 of an inch, 6 mm, too small for the wheel. In order to get the tyre to fit, the tyre was heated in a large forge fire or open air fire to about 600 centigrade, which expanded the metal enough that the tyre could be fitted over the wheel. The wet, soaked for 1 hour, wooden wheel was placed in a wheelstone, example below, to hold it steady. The hot metal tyre was placed over the wooden wheel and banged into position. The metal was cooled with water, causing the metal to contract and fit tightly on the wheel. The outer ring served to tie the wheel segments together for use, providing also a wear-resistant surface to the perimeter of the wheel. The word tyre thus emerged as a variant spelling to refer to the metal bands used to tie the wheel. Well, that's the first bit of knowledge for me. Never knew that. Don't know if that's an actual sewer culvert or an offshoot from a natural stream. We're back in the town proper now. So I'm going to leave you there. A bit of a beardy me, forgot to shave this morning. I'm just right at the Ballymore Eustace Inn again. I hope you enjoyed this little unedited, mostly unedited walk. And I'll see you again in the next one. Cheers. Pray for good weather.